G'day, I'm Ian from Melbourne, Australia.
Also known as Aaron Aardvark Adventure Rides.
I ride a VStrom 650.
When we're not in lockdown.
Yeah, that's right. And you're watching
Motoramblings.
Ow, careful.
Oh, whoops, sorry.
Hey guys, welcome back to Motoramblings. I'm Patrick, and today I'm riding Big Yellow, my 2010 Honda Goldwing. And I gotta tell you, it's early March. The weather has just been crazy here in western North Carolina. I've been riding to work in the morning, and most mornings it's been below freezing, but recently it's been, high 30s on the way to work. But we've broken 70 in the afternoons, which makes it really cool to ride. Really awesome to ride, I shouldn't say cool. Really awesome ride. And this coming Sunday, they're expecting near record highs. They're predicting a temperature of 76, and we're still within the first week of March. Crazy stuff, I tell you. But as a motorcyclist, yeah, you know I love it. So anyway, if you're new to the channel, hey, thanks for checking it out. Tune in for a while, see if you're liking what you see and hear. If you do, well, hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button if you really like it. If you're not new here, if you've been hanging around, listening to me, watching my videos, and hanging out with me, hey, welcome back. And thanks again for checking it out. And so, left work about, right about 4 o'clock. It is now 6 o'clock, and I still haven't got home. One of the drawbacks about having a motorcycle is that the commute just seems to go on and on and on. Somebody said something, well, you bought a motorcycle because you can save fuel, because you get better economy on a motorcycle, even on the Goldwing. You get 40 plus miles to the gallon even on the Goldwing. I said, yes, that's very true. I do get better gas mileage, but I'm certainly not saving fuel, because, that 25-mile drive home turns into, 75-mile drive home on a motorcycle. So, yeah, whatever economy I'm getting to save money, I'm evening it all out by taking the long way. But when it's this nice out, you got to take advantage of it, right? Right. And so I don't have a ton on my mind today. I've been riding, like I said, clearing the mind. Thinking a lot about the spring and summer and plans. Some involving the motorcycle, some not involving the motorcycle, some involving YouTube, some not involving YouTube. I've got to record a couple of mail calls that I've had some mail for a little bit, and I still haven't done the mail calls, but I've been riding. And as you know, when I do mail calls, the editing, filming and editing takes a little bit of time and prep. And I'd rather ride than do all that when the weather's good. I've got to send out some mail, and that's kind of laziness, but it's also, I deal with mail all day long, so I don't often want to go mess with mail again, but I will be sending out some stickers and some magnets sometime soon. But for now, it's all about the riding. And I left quite a bit earlier from work than my son did from his work, so just me on this commute, cruising along the French Broad River. Just enjoying a late afternoon. Days are getting a little bit longer every day. So yeah, no complaints. Now, I do have an issue with the dual vlogs that I've been trying to do with my son and others. I've been having some issues with volume, as you've probably noticed by now. When I speak, the volume is much louder than when whoever I'm speaking to speaks. There's a whole lot of speaking going on. So what I've done is I have a GoPro Hero 7 mounted on the helmet. It's a black, and I've got the different adapters and everything. So, ooh, excuse me, so that I can record my audio directly to the camera, and that's what you're hearing right now. And that's what I'd been doing for quite some time. Well, when Mitchell got the motorcycle, I thought, you know, I really would like to record our conversations when we ride. So thanks to Goofy Bastard, hey Goofy, he told me about, you know, getting this kit for his Heroes, or for his GoPro. It's just a splitter and another microphone. It's really all it amounts to. Plugs into the same media stuff that this GoPro has. So I plugged all that in, and I actually put the microphone that came with it, I got it right up next to the speaker in my helmet. But either because of the way it's hooked up to the GoPro, or, you know, the settings in the GoPro, the splitter itself, the speaker itself, the microphone that I bought, whatever the problem is, I'm not getting good volume out of that microphone next to the speaker in my helmet. And I've tried cranking it up, turning it up pretty loud, and all that does is distort the audio and not get me good audio. So I will be working on that. Bear with me, because I will be still trying to do the dual vlogs with Mitchell as much as I can when we can. Like I said, this coming Sunday it's supposed to be dang near 80 degrees. That's crazy for early March. But I will probably be riding, and I will hopefully be riding with Mitchell, and hopefully the intercom that I have with this helmet, which apparently is a very cheap version of an intercom, hopefully it'll stay charged enough and we can actually hear each other talking. I really am hoping to get some dual vlogs with Mitchell and or Lisa if she gets on the bike with me. I just, at this point, I'm kind of at a loss at trying to get the volumes to be somewhat compatible. So, another little project that is going to be a work in progress. And other than that, I think things are going pretty well. The bike's running good, both of them. I think that, you know, with this whole spring coming up and wanting to ride, I think I'm pretty much ready for it. Which circles me back around to the different little plans that I mentioned earlier in the video. I don't have any big plans for this year. I am going to Vamm. I have another trip that I have set up that I'm not sure if I can talk about just yet. I also have a couple of long weekends here and there that maybe I can do, like an overnight camping trip or even a 2-night camping trip. It'd be even better if I could get Mitchell to go. Hopefully I can do some of that. But as far as actual week or longer vacations, I've mentioned this before, this year I'm putting all of that kind of on a hold for a little bit, because hopefully about a year from now I will be just about ready to head into retirement, and then I will be able to take a bunch of time to go do a bunch of different things, hopefully. I may not be able to afford it because I'm retiring, I don't know. But this year I plan on trying to save some of my vacation time to use next year pre-retirement. You know, the way the post office works, I can get paid for it or I can use it. Well, if I use it and I have a couple of weeks, a month, 2 months, I can actually quit working sooner than my retirement date, which at this point sounds pretty awesome to me. Kind of got it in my head that I'm ready to retire, and so now I just really want it to hurry up and get here. And anything can happen, anything can change between now and then. I am going to be relying on some stuff that's been invested into the stock market, which at the moment is not doing so great. But I got about a year, so hopefully things will work out pretty well. So anyway, yeah, Vamm 22, I will be there. It's not the Virginia area motovlog meetup, it's a Virginia area motorcycle meetup, which is cool, but there's still going to be a lot of vloggers there. And yeah, if you're camera shy, you probably aren't going to want to be there. And, you know, other than that, like I said, I have one other short little trip planned, very local, but don't know if I can actually talk about that just yet. Gotta look into it a little bit first. So yeah, other than that, it's just going to be some local rides, day rides when I have a day off, afternoon rides after work. You know, the days will be longer, so if I leave work at 4, heck, I can do a 4.5, 5 hour drive and still be home before dark on the way home from work. Hopefully I can highlight some of the local roads that we have around here, both by myself and or with Mitchell, and show y'all some of the great riding when the leaves all have trees. When the leaves all... when the trees all have leaves. Blooper. As you probably have figured out by now, I do not split my videos in editing, in post, I guess. I try to make one clip and try to use it. I'll splice in different camera views, but I'm not one of these guys that cuts out some of my audio and then jumps back and has more audio. If I screw up, like I talk about, you know, the leaves having trees, it stays on the video. So, you know, enjoy the blooper reel as it happens, I guess. But for now, this one has dragged on for a while, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it off. I'm actually trying to run these 3 different cameras at these different angles and see what happens. So, thanks all for checking it out. And hopefully soon I'll have some videos with some spectacular scenery and foliage, and yeah, pretty soon. Spring's almost here, folks. Alright, I hope everyone can stay well, stay safe, but most of all, stay happy, y'all. Motoramblings out. See ya!